I'm Brian Curry, and it's an honor to be here today to talk about the Ane Osiobe International Foundation. I get to be here with Ejiro Osiobe, the founder. Gigi, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Brian. Thank you.
Yeah, let's start by telling me a little bit about how this whole thing got started.
After my mom passed away the winter of 2014, I got back home. I was going to church online, as I always do. And then during the news segment, they advertised that with $50, you can sponsor a child back to school at College Park. I was down to my last $500, and I decided to donate all I have.
All of it?
Yeah, all of it to the church to buy the back to school park. And then the spring of 2015, I started thinking, and I was like, if I send this money to Abuja and spend it for a back to school event, I'll be able to help more kids.
The money would go further.
Exactly. Like I was able to help 10 at College Park down here. I send it to Abuja, even if it's 11. 11 is still greater than 10. So that was the whole idea, and that was how Ane Osiobe International Foundation started.
And so you actually started giving supplies to underprivileged kids in Nigeria, helping with their education.
Yes.
And I guess pretty quickly you realized that there was something else you could do.
Yeah, so when we went for our first outreach at the Lugbe LEA school, we found that some students couldn't pay for the standardized test to get them to high school, to junior high. So we decided to pay for standardized testing upon a student applying online for the scholarship. So we paid for the standardized testing to get them from primary school to secondary school, from junior high to senior high, and from senior high to college. So we paid for 3 basic standardized tests.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah.
You were telling me a cool story about one of the residential schools that you went into. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes. When we went for an outreach to School of the Blind, we found out that they needed uniforms instead of school supplies.
Different type of school supplies.
Yeah, different type of school supplies. And while we were having the refreshment segment, they sent a proposal to the president asking him to subsidize their feeding every month, which was actually approved by the president.
So they needed more food.
Yeah, they needed more food. But once it came to my table, I decided we could do better. We could have a sustainable model that would help in the long run.
Right.
And so that's how we started the farm. And so the goal of the farm is to produce the most optimal crop, which our analysis and research came out to be cassava and fish farm, and then supply to the school, and the excess reserve we sell to the local market. And 50% of the proceeds goes back to the school so they could have a balanced diet, and then 50% of the proceeds goes back and is reinvested into the farm so we can have the whole business cycle go over again.
That's so cool. So the tree is growing up and you're giving kids school supplies, and now this other branch is growing out and you're providing nutrition for kids so that they can be sharp and ready to take those tests that you're paying for. What is going on with your health side of the health and nutrition department?
So we write to the National Assembly to advocate for better health policies, better standards, and for the doctors to be accountable for the decision and practices they make with their patients that come in and out of the hospital.
It's like a voice for the public.
Yes, so that's just the basic goal of the health and nutrition department.
That's really neat. Beyond the schooling, education, things that you're helping kids with, you're doing something else. So you're getting them through college, and you've started something that you call TSS. What's that about?
TSS stands for Trendsetter Series.
Trendsetter Series, okay.
It's targeted towards the next generation, which would be Generation Z, where college kids and youths with ideas can come together and present these ideas and network, and they can start a sustainable project that will foster economic development in the city of Abuja and beyond.
Wow, that sounds complicated. How does it work?
So at this stage right now, we're talking to the National University Commission to gain approval to start this project.
Okay.
And upon approval by the National University Commission, we will speak to 7 universities in the city of Abuja and then advertise the upcoming conference for students to submit their papers and come on stage and present. And if the project meets the foundation requirements, foundation is willing to sponsor the project to the end. And again, even with the research that these students would write, they can apply for grants in different companies around the world that can support that project that they've worked on.
It's amazing. You guys are doing so many cool things. How does someone get involved? How can someone help?
There are different ways you can help the foundation. You can donate your time, donate your ideas, help us to write research like the farm. Before we started the farm, it took us a year worth of research. So we had to analyze the cost benefit of starting the farm. We had to optimize what crop would grow best on the land located in Guagualada, which turned down to cassava and fish production.
Right.
And then we had to analyze the impact of the farm, like the negative and the positive impact of that farm. Yeah, ideas also work, and you can donate online.
Oh, cool.
With the donate button, or you can buy our products, because we're starting a new line called the Ane Tree. We sell t-shirts, face caps, tea mugs.
Oh, it's got your cool logo on it.
Yeah, and it has the cool logo. So if someone asks you about what does that logo stand for, you can always tell our story that buying this shirt or buying this mug, you help sending a child to school. You help paying for a standardized test.
Yeah.
You're supporting a farm. You're advocating for better health services in the country. You're supporting young entrepreneurs with the TSS conference. And you're supporting the foundation, and even better, you look cool with the dresses.
Yeah, so you can feel good about
yeah,
what
you
you're
can
wearing,
feel
right?
good about
and
what you're
spread
wearing.
the word to
and spread the
everybody.
word to everyone.
Well, I really appreciate hearing about what you're doing, and it's been great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To know more about the foundation, you can visit our website on www.aneosiobe.ngo, and you can see us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
Check it out.